When I was younger, the strangest thing has happened to me. I once killed a woman and collected her soul for my father's quota. After that day, I continued to sleep in my coffin on the edge of my cemetery. Things have never been the same since that woman's death. I would always hear these unusual sounds coming from deep within my own cemetery. As weeks have passed, I've continued to rejoice in the melody that mysteriously played in the night. I never wanted it to end. It was such a soothing lullaby. After another week, the notes have changed from what I could tell was a piano. Only then did I decide to investigate. The further I've traveled, the louder the notes became. Such a talented artist of the hands, I had to know he was playing this work of art. I came upon a church. It was a large, ruined church that I knew very well of. My cemetery is quite large, so it was not surprising to have a church in the depths of it. I opened the large doors, letting in the glow of the moonlight. The moon's luminous aura draped the center of the church. A black, grand piano was there. However, it wasn't alone. Playing the notes was a little girl, and that's when it all became understood. There once was a little girl, about 8 years old. She would always come to my cemetery. A certain time of the night, she would come to play in my world. She loves to spend time in my church to play on the keys. There was a lullaby she would always play, though these notes carried an eerie and mysterious tune. I asked the little girl why she plays alone in this empty place. She looked at me with bright blue eyes and asked me why I took her mother away. I was a bit caught off guard by her question. Before I could give a response, she coughed a bit. Then she harshly coughed again. I placed my normal hand on her shoulder to feel her energy. She was dying. I asked the little girl how long she's been sick. She told me ever since her mother has passed. This poor little girl was dying of loneliness. From further interrogation, she comes here to play the lullaby her mother would always sing to her. It was the only thing keeping her company. Unfortunately, the melody was making her condition worse. The more she played the song, the more she missed her mother. She asked me again in her innocent voice, why did I take her mother? She didn't deserve to die. I could only respond in telling her that it was her mother's time to go. Everyone has their time. Everyone was numbered. The little girl was very hesitant in looking back in my eye. A sudden chill washed over my body. I understood reluctantly of what was to happen soon. My hourglass appeared, and I held it in my hands before returning my attention to the blue-eyed girl. I asked her to teach me the melody that she loved so much. She smiled and pulled my hand towards the piano. Company was the least I could offer. We both sat at the piano's bench, and she played to her heart's content. I sat my hourglass on the piano's edge and watched her play. Her fingers brushed over the keys so smoothly, and I joined her on a different key. We played together, and the song's beauty danced in the church and against its walls. The girl's eyes went sapphire with excitement. She played for a while as the sounds continued to fall through the space of time as I shared the moment with her. The song was soon coming to an end as she coughed harshly than before. She was persistent and determined to finish the song. I didn't stop her. I knew it was good for her. It was a sort of closure that was needed. Just a few more notes before the lullaby ended. I finished the melody along with her. She looked at me, and then at the empty hourglass. Her beautiful eyes closed the final time as I said to her, "Your mother is waiting for you." She leaned on me, and I held her close. I will keep her memory alive through this lullaby. The little girl who lived in my world, the child who played a melody in memory of her mother, the loneliness that engulfed her. She sleeps and is now rejoicing. May she rest in peace.